Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I'm going to be doing blah, 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 doing a reading for Aquarius. Aquarius in all placements, and it's general, so take what resonates. And if it really doesn't resonate, then feel free to check out any of my other videos. They're all timeless and all placements as well. Jojo is here and Rest Mojo. Thank you so much for being here. And thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I did not get very good sleep last night, so please bear with me as I try to muddle my way through this. Um, I'm going to I'm going to use my cat tarot. I attempted this for my Capricorn reading yesterday and realized I had no idea what I was doing. But I did a reading for a friend last night, and now I know the cards. So let's see if this goes any better for you. Doing a 9-card spread. I'll pick the cards first and then speak to what I see. So we start with the Magician. That is Gemini and Virgo energy. Love it. And the Sun is here too. Good morning. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. Judgment. That sometimes can be Scorpio energy, also Libra. Center card, we have the Six of, oh God, upright triangle is Swords. Six of Swords. Putting a big hole in the rug. I've gone through a few rugs with my cats. Let's see. 9 of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Oh, interesting. Okay. The Star. This is your energy, Aquarius. About to knock over that glass. A lot of these kitties are into some shenanigans in these cards, which makes perfect sense. We'll see if we get any kitty confirmation from the local kitties here. And then we have the Lovers, Gemini energy again. You could be dealing with someone with Gemini in their chart, or you could have some Gemini in your chart as well. Bottom of the deck, what do we have here? What is this? 7 of Wands. Okay. So, okay. Let me get my brain. Come on, brain. You can do this. So, 6 of Swords, 7 of Wands. You're walking away from something that you feel pretty defensive about some situation. You're kind of in self-protective mode, self-protection, and you're done with the drama, the conflict, yeah, whatever tension, whatever issues, turbulence you've been going through, you're not having it anymore. You want peace. You want to go to where it's calm. You want to get yourself a new rug. um and you're saying no to anybody or any situation that is bringing you anything but peace in your life. King of Cups is underneath this. It is you're most interested in love, in interacting from a place of love, like with other people. You've done a lot of healing, and you realize that whatever situation you're walking away from was not based in love. You're getting other than love from that, and you're just like, no, love is the way for me, for you. So you have the Magician, Six of Swords, and the Lovers. This is why I'm like, whoa, Gemini, yeah. Um, you are manifesting something new. Whatever you're walking away from, because what I talked about, love there, it's like you're you are you're manifesting, you're actively working on, not only are you leaving one situation behind, but you're moving towards the love. Oops, upside down. I don't read my cards reversed usually. Um yeah, you want the peace, the calm, the serenity. Maybe if this is a romantic relationship, you're walking away from something that there was drama, conflict, all that. And maybe you have somebody in your sights who you're like, oh, this person is somebody who I could see just curling up with, lazing, lazing about together. That's a weird way to say it. Um, Relaxing, um, feeling really comfortable. You're choosing differently now than you have chosen before, or your choice is just, again, it's moving towards the love, which I really like. And this is, you're really determined to do this because you have those two major arcana there. It's like this is a long lasting change for you. This isn't something where you're like, well, we'll see what happens and maybe I'll go back to whatever. You're like, no, no, I'm done. I know what I want. Very focused on that. And will hold out for that love. You're not willing to settle anymore. You were settling before. So then we have the 7 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Um yeah, you invested a fair amount of time, energy, resources, um love into something that you realized you were never going to get any payout from it. And I don't like how that sounds. um you yeah, you wanted, you weren't, it wasn't reciprocated, or no matter how much you worked on this, it just kept falling flat, and you came to the understanding that this would never come to the fruition that you were hoping for. You were going to constantly be tripping on that tear in the rug, and you're like, no, I need a new rug. And so with the page, right, yeah, Page of Pentacles, you're you are, like I said, you're determined to have a new beginning, one that has value, that is it, you you want a situation that you can depend upon. You want someone to be able to depend upon you. I did use that um, example of a romantic relationship, but it doesn't have to be. This could be any situation where you're just like, okay, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to slowly move towards something that I know is going to have that is going to pay off. pay. Yeah, I'm not saying that right, but um, you could be bringing some kind of communication to someone, talking about this. Like I said, if you're moving to somebody, if you have someone in your sights, you could be coming to them and saying, I've left this behind. I'm done with this. I would like to have a new beginning with you. But but it could just be where you're just, you know what you're worth. You know that you're not going to put up with all the nonsense anymore. And you're just like, yep, I'm going to, like, very slow energy with the pentacles, but you're like, it's fine. I'm in no hurry, because maybe you still have some healing to do. Usually with the 6 of swords, it's moving away from the chaos and all the turbulence, but it's not completely over yet. It's still, water is still a little choppy, but you see you see the blue sky in the distance. Okay. So, what's on your mind? The Magician, Knight of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. You are manifesting. You are on a mission. You are slowly, very, very, very slowly making your way to a situation that you do feel is worth investing in. I get the impression you already know. You're not just moving away from something and being like, "We'll see what I come across." Like, there's something that kind of motivated you to start moving in a different direction. Whether that's a person or some kind of situation, because you see that there's so much more potential with whatever you're walking towards. And you're just, like I said, you're taking your time. You're thinking about it. You might be, I don't know, the Knight of Pentacles sometimes can just be like, it can be no movement at all. It's like, okay, let's take a step and let's just pause and just, okay, are we still good? Still going on the right track? Keep going. Okay, another step. And this kitty's just sitting there like, maybe I'll get a treat. I'm just gonna be really patient if I'm lucky. um, Knowing that eventually that treat is gonna come, probably. And again, in no hurry. So, what's going on in the reality of the situation? We have Judgment, 6 of Swords, and 9 of Wands. You're looking, yeah, as you walk away from whatever situation you're leaving in the past, you're really assessing what's happened, what's gone down, what was your part in the situation, how did you even end up in there, in that, um how could you have done things differently, because you don't want to repeat the past. It's been very heavy, this whole this whole situation. Like, you've had to come to a point where you've had to be honest with yourself and see very clearly, like, okay, this is not, this is not good for me. And maybe it was the kind of thing where you stayed for a long time because of any number of reasons. Always trying to make it work, and finally you couldn't do it anymore. It could be the kind of thing, like, okay, so let's say it is a romantic relationship. where you and that person, it was kind of like you kept like break up every so often, break up to make up kind of thing, but it just got really old because it wasn't even fun. The makeup part wasn't even fun anymore. It was just like, God, we keep fighting and we keep, and the judgment is like, are we going to do this again? And you're like, nope, we're not doing this again. I'm tired of the ratty old rug. I want a nice plush soft rug because it's too heavy. You want to nine of because it's the nine. Yeah, you've been through it. You're wounded from all of this. You feel tired and worn out, and yet you are determined to keep going because you know there's something better. Again, I feel like you already have an idea of what you want, and you're just like, okay, yes, I know the direction I'm going. It's been really intense, but it hasn't taken me down because of you doing the healing and being so dedicated to just showing up from a place of love, just everything you do, infusing love into it. You're like, I know that I can make things different. I know I can make my life different and better. Yeah. All right. So, in your subconscious, what you aren't totally aware of, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Star, and the Lovers. I don't know. It's interesting. It's like, I feel, I don't know. Maybe you're not fully aware of your reasons for leaving. You kind of know what you're moving towards. It's kind of like there's a little inkling of something, and that's what initially motivated you to leave all the craziness behind, but you're still, I don't know, you're still working something out around this new beginning. It's a wish fulfillment, or it's a person is a wish fulfillment, a situation, but maybe you haven't fully made the choice. Maybe you haven't come to a conscious decision about what you are choosing. Maybe you're still in the process of healing, of getting over all the seasickness. You're shopping around for rugs. You're not really sure yet. Like you need you're still working on closing something out. And so that could be a distraction for you. It could be the kind of thing where you're just like, okay, I just can't think about what comes next until I'm done, fully 100% completely done with this other thing or this other person. But deep down, this this is the right direction for you. It's what inspired you to take these steps in the first place. And you will come to a place eventually where you're like, you might get an aha moment, the epiphany. We have the sun here, like suddenly the light bulb comes on, the sun's shining, and you're just like, yes, all the nonsense is in the past. You don't feel like you need to be defensive anymore. You can just sit in that love with your cup wide open, ready to offer it to someone. And under that is the Ace of Swords. um, yeah, there's getting his nails clipped, his or hers. Um, Ace of Swords, it's about truth and clarity, coming, having that epiphany. Yeah, yeah. You'll get there. It's just, it takes time. And again, you're in no hurry. You're just like, okay, just work through this and then we'll see. We'll get to the next milestone. We'll get to the next oh, what's it called in some video games when you reach the like the halfway point. So if you die, you don't have to go all the way back to the beginning. It's kind of like that. You're like, let me just get to that halfway point, and then I can think about what comes next. Anyway, so what happened in the past? We have the Magician, Judgment, and Page of Pentacles. Yep. Yeah. It makes me wonder. Judgment can sometimes be an apology. You could be a somebody could have apologized to you, you could have apologized to them about, it's like there was some kind of situation that was manifested which involved an apology, and Page of Pentacles too could also be an apology. It's like whatever happened in the past, it's like I know what happened. I'm leaving that behind. You could be apologizing to yourself where you're just like, sorry for staying so long in something that was really not so great. Okay, self. let's let's move forward. Um let's just relax a bit, but ultimately like move forward towards something that has actual value. Um or this is like something's coming back from the past. Whatever you're moving towards, the situation could be something that you had dealt with in the past or somebody you had known in the past. Whatever it is, whoever it is, it's something you really want. Maybe you've wanted for a long time and you finally were like, "Yep, okay, here we go. Doing this." This cat, once in a great while, my cat will do this with her tongue. Just the little tip will stick out. It's so cute. Um, can't really tell what's happening here though. Something, it's almost like, something's being offered and the cat is sticking its tongue out. But I think the reason that happens is because it's like maybe she can smell more with her tongue out a little bit and it's like whatever's being offered is like maybe I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's look at what's currently going on. Currently, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Star. Yep. Slowly, once again, slowly making your way out of a situation. Hang on. Still a little rocky. Still a little, yeah, a little turbulent. But it's like, all right, I'm done with the I'm done with the messed up rug. I'm gonna jump up here and I'm gonna drop some water on this rug just to make sure this rug like goes away. I don't know. Maybe it's milk or maybe it's something that's acid and it's gonna eat away at the rug. And you're like, I'm going to ensure that this rug does not come back that it gets completely away. I don't know what I'm saying. Um, I'm a little delirious. Knight of Pentacles, though, yeah, it's like again, you're taking your time. Whatever you're walking away from could be, it could, yeah, it takes time to extract yourself from the situation or is taking time. You know, maybe like if you're walking away from a relationship, for example, someone's not letting you go that easily, or it's like not so fast. We still have things to talk about or work out, and or if you're leaving a job, and you still have to like be there for a time, put in your 2 weeks notice, and then you're like, my heart's already gone, but I have to be here physically and keep tripping over the stupid hole in the rug. um, but you're you're remaining hopeful because you know that your wish fulfillment is around the corner. There's also healing here as you are letting something go, and you're dreaming about a better place that you're going to be in not very long. Better place physically, emotionally, mentally, all the things. So, um, potential outcome here, near future, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. Am I saying that right? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and the Lovers. You're getting exactly what you are intending. You are, because you have dedicated yourself to having love in your life, to giving love, having that open cup, sharing your cup, um, God, sharing your bowl, even. And look at that. That cup has an anchor. It's like, the love is going to anchor you. Oh, and look, we have dolphins on the picture in the background. It's like you just want to have fun. You just want to play. And it's like, that whatever you're moving towards, is it's something that is playful. There is love there. Um, there is healing after feeling so just bruised and beaten down and worn out and tired. Oh, yes, tired. I'm feeling that myself. um, but it's like the the love. The love is what you choose. You choose yourself, you choose somebody, maybe anybody who is willing to curl up and snuggle with you. And if there's any amount of resistance to that, anybody who wants to fight or argue or whatever they want to do, you're like, nope, talk to the hand kind of thing. So I like this. That's a very sweet reading. Let's just look at that. Isn't that cute? Love it. Okay, so I'm feeling like I want to pick some cards from the Elemental Oracle. We've got plants and growth, number 19. Mm. Music and joy, number 28. I don't think I've gotten this one before. It's awesome. Time and discipline, number 41. Okay, so both of these are 10, reduced to a 10. 10 reduces to 1. This is all about closing out a cycle in favor of a new one. And it's it's going to take time, because this is about growing something that will take root, that will last a very long time. You could actually, maybe, I don't know, maybe you're deciding to like grow a garden or plant fruit trees or something. Um, but it's like doing things that you really enjoy. Maybe whatever you're moving towards is going to involve these things. You're moving somewhere where it's more out in nature, or you're just deciding, like, if you do live in a city or something, you're like, I'm going to have my little patio garden, and then also music. Like, there's so much joy that comes from music. Maybe whatever you're moving towards, like if it's a person, you two really enjoy listening to music together. Maybe you both play music. Maybe you're both gardeners, or you like to go out in nature and, I don't know, do things. um, and this is all, but yeah, because of all these pentacles, it's all going to take time, and that's just fine. It's about divine timing, and it's about knowing that there's no need to rush, that everything's going to unfold perfectly, that you have to have discipline. If you try and rush something here, it could end up like it was before. This is why you're taking your time, because you're just like, okay, I I'm going to be wise about my choices this time around. Every step you take, you're like, have I brought the love? Is there love being brought to me? There's huge change here. Maybe what you're moving towards is going to take some time itself, and that's just fine. Ooh, there's a key. There are keys hanging from this tree. Oh, and the tree is kind of floating there. One of these keys has wings on it. It's like, give it enough time, and this thing is going to take flight. The floating tree will move out of the way, and the sun will shine very brightly on this situation, on this connection, whatever it is. Yeah, see? Yep. You're going to find the key, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so let me finish with an angel card. What do the angels have to say? Oops. One more shuffle. That one was terrible. Focus on your priorities. Get the readers out. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. And I think that's exactly what you're doing. But in case you find yourself getting caught up in whatever turbulence is left, bring yourself back to the reason you're leaving, back to the love, back to the clarity and the truth of the matter. Um, you Yeah, I feel like I don't even have to tell you this. Like, you already know your priorities, but it can be easy to get distracted sometimes. So just remember what you're dreaming for, what you're hoping for, that this healing is leading you to something really amazing. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.